Georgian Defense Ministry, Tbilisi, Georgia, October 16, 2004, 11:01 p.m. Discover President Nikolai's secret. CIA agents Blaustein and Madison were killed for getting too close to information Georgian President Kobain Nikolaides needed to protect. Vyacheslav Grinko, a Russian mercenary, is closely tied to Nikolaides' secret. They have arranged to meet at the Ministry of Defense. Hi guys, this is Grenade Launcher 101 here. Back at it with OG Splinter Cell. This is the third mission, as you can tell. The Georgian Defense Ministry. So a few things I want to point out is the last two videos I've noticed the volume in this game in particular is not as loud as like Pandora Tomorrow, and I also noticed that my screen was too bright for you guys to see much, so I had to tweak that a bit, so hopefully it helps better than it did before. But yeah, in terms of like ghosting this mission, I think there's only like, I want to say like 2 tricky parts in here, I guess. Maybe a third one. I don't know. But either way, this mission is, you're going to have bumps in the road, is my point. So let's get to it. Come on, Jules.
Positive ID on your target from the network security cameras. A guy named Vyacheslav.
How do I find him?
By his license plate.
And if he's not with his car?
Then his driver will be. Grab him and make him talk. Don't be afraid to use force.
Who? Me?
As soon as he gets over here,
Grim's daughter just pulled
get over there on that wall, on the other side there.
Security grid online in the courtyard.
So I stay out of the courtyard.
Don't let them trigger any alarms at all. We still don't have any official approval from the Joint Chiefs for this operation. So one slip up and it's mission over.
Wait for him to come back out here and turn around, so you have a chance to go through here, and that way we basically passed by this room without any detection. So now here you just have to wait for this guy to turn around and continue forward. Now as for the cameras going downstairs, oh fuck. Damn it, I did that too early. Okay, we're gonna disregard that. But yeah. That's how you sneak by that.
Echelon got a positive ID on your target from the network.
Just don't make the same mistake I did there. Wait, just give that guy some time before opening that door. Like actually opening the door.
Don't be afraid to use force. Grim's daughter just pulled up the schematics on the ministry. They've got a laser security grid online in the courtyard.
So I stay out of the courtyard.
Don't let them trigger any alarms at all. We still don't have any official approval from the Joint Chiefs for this operation. So one slip up and it's mission over.
Alright. Now this time, we're going to give him some time before we can continue forward. Give him at least 10 to 15 steps forward before you can open the door. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we move forward. Now as for the 2 cameras downstairs, they're going to be pointing your direction while you're going down the stairs and going up the stairs as well. So get right over here make sure they're not turning in your direction. If they are, just wait for them to turn back around so you can sneak right under their view, and wait for them to turn the other way and go downstairs. Now, we wait for that as well. And we basically hit a checkpoint. So, now, this part is a little iffy, and I'll tell you why later, after we interrogate Gringo's driver over here.
What the hell?
I'm going to ask you some questions, but I think you're lying. I'll do this. Who do you work for?
I just love Gringo.
Tell me about him.
He used to be Spetsnaz. Now he's mercenary. He works for President Nicholas.
Where do I find Ringo?
He's meeting Mass in the elevator by the courtyard.
Who's Mass?
Philippe Mass, some computer guy. He has access to Nicholas's office.
What's this meeting about?
I don't know. I swear, it's gotta be something bad if Nicholas is willing to see Gringo face to face.
I need you to understand that we never talked.
I understand.
Good.
I want to hear what Gringo and Mass talked about in that elevator.
I'll need to deactivate the courtyard laser grid to get in position.
Then do it.
Okay. Now, I can get by him through distractions, but you can also get by him without any distractions. But you gotta do it in like more of a speed run kind of format. And doing so while ghosting this mission, or any particular mission for that matter, is a pain, and it's a lot of work to do in order to like try that out. So if you're trying to ghost this and you're more the patient type, chances are that's not going to work out for you very well. But now that that part's done, we can go up here. The only way we can get past him is through distraction. So, we have to go right over here, where his hearing in surroundings can hear you. So he heard that. Now the way and that did not work out so well. Okay. Let me get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. So I pretty much figured everything out here. So when you distract this guy right here, he's going to go over to the position to where he heard the bounce, but he's also going to turn in your direction, and he's going to walk back down that path or wherever else. It really depends on where he decides to go. And as you can see, he goes down here. So what you want to do here is get behind this wall, wait for him, do his thing.
Probably not my problem.
Get here in this dark area. And he's going to turn around, get in here as soon as possible. Watch out for that camera. Now, to be able to progress forward, you have to turn off this light here, considering that camera will definitely spot you if you don't. So once once it turns the opposite way, turn that light off, then you should be good to go. So now you can get up in this crawl space right here and move on to the next area. Alright. So this next part right here has a really tricky part. So there's gonna be one guard patrolling left and right, but there's gonna be another guard standing there and looking at the camera that a potential colonel is going to sit down at the desk that it's on and sit there. So in order to get on that computer, we had to distract that guard somewhere to where he's going to be distracted for a certain amount of time. Then once you get off the computer, hide in a dark spot, preferably on the side where the colonel is gonna like come down essentially. So basically you had to use a distraction for that particular thing.
I thought the kitchen was closed.
So here you just throw this bottle right here to distract both of those guys right there. And since I turned off that light, that should give me plenty of time to get through here, out of that room, through this room, and through that hallway that I just entered.
I need the colonel down here. We're trying to get through a retinal scanner.
I found a colonel cadet really on my patrol. Want me to send him down?
God, no. I hate that guy. We'll find somebody else with the land.
So now, you can sit here and wait for the music to fade if you want. And if not, you can just go right ahead and get on this cliff. Then basically do this.
You've got an incoming colonel, Fisher. The most of him. You'll need him conscious and cooperative if you want to unlock the retinal scanner sealing the doors to the courtyard.
That's detailed intelligence.
Knowing everything is my job.
It's probably not my problem.
Okay, so I kind of didn't know what I was doing there. That was an accident, but the objective was clear, that we needed to basically grab him, essentially, just so we can get to that retinal scanner there. So we can move on to the next area. So now, once you're done dealing with him, and so, okay, so when dealing with this guy, and then dealing with those guys right there, you have to find a dark spot so that when that guy is patrolling left and right, he doesn't see you. then if you make it up to this point, then I congratulate you. But now we can basically move on to the next area. And all you really have to do at this point is basically just take out your laser mic, listen to the elevator conversation, wait for a timing position on that camera, then you can go out those double doors, and here comes the conversation about to happen.
The glass elevator's in motion.
Make with the laser, Mike Fisher. It's mission critical that we hear what Gringo and Mass say before they reach the top.
Savages. What did you rip it out with? Pliers?
We have some difficulty with locating him. You can see fibers of muscle tissue still attached.
Nasty.
You're in the wrong line of work to avoid getting gore on your hands.
Whatever Nicolás does in Azerbaijan is his own conscience's burden.
You are just a tool?
You're a tool. I'm the technology. I'm the cleanup man. All the blood's on yours and Nicolás's hands. I'm clean.
It is.
It's what? Clean. Azerbaijan? Yeah, man. The operation's goddamn immaculate. Except for the files Nicolás insists on keeping on his own machine. You need to talk to that.
Sounds like we found the subdermal.
And just get up here as soon as possible, in the darkest spot possible.
That
Especially.
conversation's going straight to the Joint Chiefs. And we're gonna do more.
Nicolás's computer.
You guessed it. Get inside his office and access that machine. Bombs aren't mission critical anymore. We're moving into Fifth Freedom territory.
Alright. So now, for the last part here, in this mission, it's gonna get real tricky. Mainly because of just a lot of, like, not only do you have to shoot through a fucking window, but you also have to take out a light. But you have to position them in the right spots, otherwise it's not going to work. And I will show you guys that once we get to that point. But it's also a lot of ducking and dodging as well. And then one element, you basically have to distract the guard that is patrolling Nicolás's office. So these guys are going to come down in this elevator here. So get into a dark spot so that they don't see you. And one of them is going to turn away. The other is going to come down in my direction. But as soon as he turns around, you're in the clear to go into the elevator here. Let's give this a second. You can always pick the lock on the next door. On the 3rd floor, I believe that we're going on. But depending on how good at lock picking you are, it may or may not be a waste of your time. So using a disposable pick is a much easier route to get in here and up this crawl space. So then we basically go on the other side here, where there's a camera, shoot it out so it doesn't see you, then just go through this door right here. Then up the ladder we go onto the rooftop, and then there's going to be a grappling hook right there. That's what we need in order to get to Nicolás's office, obviously. Now, when we do this, go down to the lowest point possible. Then, what you're gonna do here is shoot out the window in this spot. Then take out the light as soon as the guy comes over here. So just watch how I do it. Now, as soon as he turns away, just find a dark spot, make sure he doesn't see you, pay attention to his patrol patterns. The next spot he's going to be standing in is right there. It'll give you enough time to get on this computer here and hide in a dark spot when you get the chance. But I basically made a mistake here, so I can't really do much besides get back to you guys. So let me just do that once I get everything situated. Alright guys, I think I got everything situated. Might have some trouble, but just bear with me here. So, what you're gonna do is this. Wait for him to get over there and shout this light. Get on this computer as soon as possible.
Christ almighty.
Get down here.
Bad things. Keep transmitting. We need to see how far this goes.
What's going on?
Corpses, refugee camps. They've had commandos at work in Azerbaijan for weeks.
He might have seen me, but I'm not too sure.
Transmitting.
Can't really say for sure anyway.
All members, hold on! We have an intruder in Nikolai's office! Wake up, you bastards! I want troops in there now! We are sending reinforcements now!
The only thing I can say really is, hold on. The only thing I can say really is, like, if you do decide to do it this way, try not to have him see you. Anyway. Okay, I'm just adjusting the sounds here. Don't mind me. But anyways, if you're going to do it this way, make sure that the guy does not see you. Do not make the same mistake that I made. Really. Because it can make you feel paranoid.
Fisher, we need the rest of the files from Nikolai's computer. This stuff is going straight to the president. Might be headed for military action, and we're going to need airtight proof.
Not just that, but like it'll also make you feel like you basically have messed this up in a way. But yeah, just be mindful of your surroundings when doing this ghost playthrough is my point here. So now that guy's going to leave, and as soon as he does, we're going to go over here and find a close spot that he will hear me, so he can get up off the desk and then come walk over here so I can get on that computer. And as soon as I get on the computer and get off it, I had to go back in the dark spot so he can go back and sit down or do his patrol pattern, whatever he does. Because the next checkpoint system is right there, and I do not want to mess this up. So here we go. Okay, you gotta get as close as possible in order for him to hear you.
Who's there?
Alright, so you heard me that time. So get on this computer.
That's the end of it. Thank you. You wouldn't believe the numbers.
And there goes that attempt. Let me get back to you guys. Alright guys, I think I got everything situated here. So one thing I can mention here is that when getting onto the computer, you can find many other spots that you can use to maneuver around him when he's patrolling this room. Then just get over here when it comes time for these guys to patrol this room when they find out that an intruder is in Nikolai's office. It's something worth mentioning. So, yeah. If I don't make this, I might have to get back to you guys. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm gonna play it safe, though. Here we go. Nope. Okay. I will be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, hold on a second. Okay, so from what I can tell, this guy's looking over the shoulder pattern seems to be randomized. He'll go over here, then go over there, but then he'll go over to the end of this door. So you really have to like pick and choose which searching pattern is more safe to get into the light and get on the computer, then go out through the door and exit. So here we go.
Who's there? That's the end of it. Thank God.
What exactly is going on?
You wouldn't believe the numbers. Nicholas is systematically murdering his leader as of right now.
We didn't know about it.
Nobody did.
What does he want?
You can watch the news later. London, Junior will
Okay, so as you guys saw, he did not look over his shoulder, which was the desk. So if you can get lucky enough to where he doesn't look over his shoulder to where you're at the desk, in the light, on the computer, then I congratulate you for passing through that, sneaking by without being seen by anyone. So next up here, we have to take this slowly, because there's a guard right there.
Nicholas's office is clear. You're heading for the rear gangway.
But there's also people heading down here as well. Be real careful, because if I go fast, somebody will hear me. So once he's done, both guards over here will go up here. At least one of them will anyway. So maybe it was just two of them that needed it.
Identify yourself.
Damn it. He heard me. So now I'm gonna have to retry this. Whew.
Nicholas's office is clear. You're heading for the rear gangway.
This guy's real fucking stingy. So we have to keep watch on him.
I want an update. Why hasn't the intruder been caught yet? We have men on the real stairwell. About to reach the stairwell, sir.
Just try to disregard that because he may have heard you, but he did not see you. Because of the fact that you climbed on the pole, and there's really nothing you can do about it, so.
What did you find in there, man?
Yeah.
Lambert's flipping out big time.
What does he say?
Now we're going to war.
Files retrieved from President Nikolai's computer reveal a campaign of terror against Azerbaijan, covering their invasion using techniques of information warfare. Cells of Georgian commandos have nearly overthrown their oil-rich neighbor. This intelligence has opened the door for NATO intervention in the Caucasus Sea, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, that was the third mission. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So the next mission is relatively short. This is Grenade Launcher 101 signing off.